Holly, morning.
Good morning.
It's kind of like we almost forgot that he's actually really good on the pitch
turns
too.
out he's actually a footballer. Did you know that? Yeah. No, it's true. We've seen so much of this man on the front pages, haven't we? Now he's back in the back pages today. Obviously, we've been talking so much about his campaign work, but this morning we were talking about his exploits on the pitch. Yeah, he came off the bench to score a hat-trick in the space of just 16 minutes as Manchester United beat RB Leipzig 5-0 last night. And actually, all in all, it was a brilliant night for both English sides in action, with Chelsea beating Russian side Krasnodar 4-0 in their Champions League tie. But yes, it is the man of the moment, Rashford, that everyone is talking about, as Andy Swiss reports. Now, due to rules within rugby union, England players won't actually be allowed to feature in the British and Irish Lions warm-up game against Japan next summer. Now, this is all because their clubs won't release them outside the English Premiership's official international window. Now, the Lions boss, Warren Gatland, has been talking about this. He's very frustrated, and he says it could see some England players missing out on a place in the squad. Well, a very different problem in rugby league. Selection for the Super League season proving, let's just say, more and more difficult due to the rising cases of coronavirus. Now, Castleford Tigers have said that they have had 12. Yeah, it's really a worrying time for all sport, but particularly for rugby league at the moment. A lot of people concerned that they might not be able to finish the season. So at this rate, if Dr. Rosemary is still listening, if she's got any advice for any of the rugby league players, I'm sure they'd welcome it right now.
She always has advice for everyone.
She always has good advice.
She's got the answer.
She has. Holly, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see, time now.
Been goals galore, Holly.
Goals galore in the Champions League, and this man who we've seen so frequently on the front pages, he is back on the back pages today. And if anyone was in any way concerned that Marcus Rashford might have been distracted by all his campaign work of late, worry no more. He simply lit up Old Trafford last night with a hat-trick, and he actually came off the bench. Now, British and Irish Lions coach Warren Gatland says some England players could potentially miss out on a place in the squad for next summer's tour to South Africa because of selection issues. Well, tonight the group stages of the Europa League continue over at the Emirates. Well, it's going to be an historic night for the 14-time Irish champions Dundalk as they take on Arsenal in a tie that has been compared to, well, let's just say a heavyweight boxer taking on a super lightweight. For some of the Dundalk players, this is a dream come true, particularly for boyhood Arsenal fan Michael Duffy. Such was his devotion to the Gunners as a young child. He actually asked that his confirmation name be that of his hero, Thierry Henry. I absolutely love that. So the ruling basically is you have to pick a saint to be your confirmation name when you have your first communion. He asked for Thierry Henry. There is a Saint Thierry. So actually, technically, he gets it. So that's the key here. If you have a hero that you want to be named after for your confirmation name, just make sure they're a saint as well.
Is there a Saint? Is there a Saint Norman?
I believe possibly. I'm no expert here.
Is there a saint?
Okay. I didn't really expect you to know the answer.
Yeah, I don't really know what you wanted from me.
Okay.
Hang on, I get my big book of saints out.
Can we get on to the?
What about?
Yes, just check if you would.
What about Saint Carol?
Hey, yeah, there's definitely a St. Carol. We all know her.
It's a myth, you know. There's nothing true. There's nothing saintly about that. Trust me. Thanks, Holly.